Bill, I was just thinking that one reason you don't hear so much music like this maybe nowadays is that maybe people are in too much of a hurry.
No, the main thing about it is, Pete, that you hear it, but it's just in a different shape.
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah. Except I don't know. The Weavers used to work in a nightclub, and when we ambled on the stage, the boss would come around and says, "No, that isn't where you go on the stage. When the band plays, dun, dun, ding, ding, everything was speeded up."
Well.
And take these old songs that got 30 verses. They didn't have time for them in that vaudeville stage. Do you suppose they got time for them? I got one.
I know they were come from you, I'm sure of that.
Well, this is an old one.
Huh? How long
yes. Bill, it's an old one, about 200 years old, maybe. So I hear tell. And if anybody here had parents or grandparents came from Ireland, they might have known it because it's an Irish song. And it's got one of those Father-Doddle-Inca-Dido type choruses. You can help me sing it. Would you do-ri-ya, fold-a-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya, would you do-ri-ya, fold-a-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya. That's all there is to it. With you do-ri-ya, fold-a-dee-la. All set? With you do-ri-ya, fold-a-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya, would you do-ri-ya, fold-a-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya. Now, Mrs. McGrath, the sergeant said, "Would you like to make a soldier out of your son, Ted? With a scarlet coat and a big cocked hat. Now, Mrs. McGrath, wouldn't you like that? Would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya, would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya." So Mrs. McGrath lived on the seashore for the space of 7 long years or more, till she spied a ship come a-sailing on the sea, hullabaloo, bubbaloo, and I think it is he. Would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya, would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya. Oh, Captain dear, where have you been? Have you been sailing on the Mediterranean? Oh, have you any tidings of my son Ted? Is the poor boy living or is he dead? Would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya, would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya. Then up steps Ted without any legs, and in their place 2 wooden pegs. She kissed him 12 times or 2, crying, "Holy Moses, it isn't you." Would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya, would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya. Oh, was you drunk, or was you blind, when you left your 2 fine legs behind? Or was it walking upon the sea, wore your 2 fine legs from the knees away? Would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya, would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya. I wasn't drunk, I wasn't blind, when I left my 2 fine legs behind. But a cannonball on the 5th of May swept my 2 fine legs from the knees away. Would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya, would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya. Oh, then, Teddy, my boy, the widow cried, "Your 2 fine legs were your mama's pride. Them 2 wooden stumps wouldn't do at all. Why didn't you run from the big cannonball? Would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya, would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya." All foreign wars I do proclaim between Don John and the King of Spain. By the heavens, I'll make 'em rue the time they swept the legs from a child of mine. Would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya, would you do-ri-ya, all-the-dee-la, do-ri-oo-ri-oo-ri-ya. And if I had had you back again, I'd never let you go to fight the King of Spain. I'd rather have my Ted as he used to be than the King of France and his whole navy. Would you too-ray-ya, oh-dee-la, too-ray-ray-ray-ya, would you too-ray-ya, oh-dee-la, too-ray-ray-ray-ya.
Okay, Bill. You take over here.